My intention yesterday was to respond to the Kenyan man who asked me in response to my video about black people screaming for white people to love them. Right, so he asked, how would you react if they shot your child 7 times? Or rather, tell us how you would react. First of all, I don't react. And second of all, I don't have a child. And finally, if I did have a child, my child would not be in a situation where he or she is going to end up getting shot, because I choose all my actions way ahead of the consequences landing. And in fact, I will not choose an action unless I can predict the worst case consequence, the worst case scenario. For example, I have never ridden a bicycle. And people say, why not? Because I don't want to fall off and break a bone. I've never fallen off a bicycle. I have never broken any bones. We see Simon Cowell has supposedly broken his back. I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know. But had Simon Cowell not been on the bicycle, he would not have fallen off and broken his back. You see my logic. So anyways, so here is this man in Kenya who has clearly taken offense at my video, wanting to know about my feelings and emotions, right? I do not respond via my feelings and emotions. I use my brain, right? So if people are out there getting shot, if people are out there putting themselves in harm's way, if people are choosing lifestyles leading to consequences that have an impact on their children and their children's children generationally, that is their choice. I live my life in such a way where I can, if you like, predict the consequences. So I'm not saying that sometimes bad things don't happen, but I'm in a situation where I can deal with them. But I'm not going to be in a situation, I don't know any criminals, for example. I don't know anybody who sells drugs. I don't know any of these types of people. And if I did know them, I wouldn't have anything to do with them. So if I don't know the situation with this man in Kenya, I don't know anybody's situation. I only know my own situation. I live my life. I choose my outcomes. And if it means that I keep separate from a certain type of people, then that's what I will do. So, in saying all of this, first of all, from time to time, not so often now, because I find I mix with fewer and fewer people, and fewer people mean fewer and fewer idiots. So therefore, very rarely do I find people asking me, how would you feel if? Because the people who know me know that this isn't the type of thing that you say to me, because I don't do feelings and emotions, right? And no, it's not because I'm cold and unfeeling and uncaring. I am a practical person, and therefore feelings and emotions play very little role in my life. So you want me to react and tell you how I would feel. I'm assuming he's talking about this guy who got shot in the back 7 times by the police. I don't even know what his name is, because I don't pay attention to these things. I only come across them in passing. But what did he do? When I responded to him, and I said I wouldn't find myself in a situation, no child of mine would be in that kind of situation, blah, blah, blah. So he then responds by saying, you're only out for yourself, huh? Great skin. Have yourself a nice day. So he's making reference to the fact that I've got nice skin. But again, people who know me know why I've got nice skin. I put the effort in. So anyways, I then said to him, I am having an exceptional day, thanks. interesting you think I am all out for myself, perhaps you care to elaborate. So, by way of elaborating, he presents me with a tweet by a white woman, typically. So he runs to the white lady to validate him. Now, I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but this is, you know, this is her message to white people. So she says to the white people, discard your defensiveness. Don't bring up anything that tries to justify shooting a black person in the back. There are no justifications, only racism. Change will not come until we face it. Vulnerable, honest, humble truth. Look inside. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Don't ask me what she said. I don't know. All I can tell you is if somebody tweeted that to me, I wouldn't even respond because it's not worth the time of day. Right? I don't have any kind of contact with people who I suppose she thinks she's doing black people a favor by, attacking the white man, white upon white, white attacking white. In the same way, some people have this thing against Candice Owen. I mean, I personally, my spirit doesn't take to her. My spirit's never taken to her. I don't know why, but, I just don't take to her. But I suppose her way is she goes in on black people. So in the same way, this white woman is going in on white people. Good luck to all of you who venture down that path. I'm all about living my life. I'm here doing these videos not for any personal gain, but I believe if you have something to say that can make a difference, then you should say it. At the moment, as some people know, I'm serving a 30-day Facebook ban for writing the truth. Facebook doesn't like the truth. That's fine. Whatever I say, nobody has to take it on board. I will put it out there, but I do not ask anybody. No, nobody's obliged to listen to anything that I have to say. But at the end of the day, if it be the case that something that I do say makes you think or causes you to change your opinion about something, then that is fantastic. At the end of the day, if you don't want to take on board anything that I have to say because you don't like me as a person, you don't like my skin, you don't like, I don't know, there might be something about me that you don't like, so you even if perhaps what I'm saying is true, you would take issue with it because you have an issue with me as a person. That is your problem. That is for you to get over. For me, I'm all about the message. I don't give a damn who the messenger is, just as long as what they're saying is relevant and can help me in some way. And if it can help me and I find it useful, then I will pass it along to someone else who perhaps might be in need of that kind of information. And that is pretty much how I go about conducting my business. I'm doing these videos and I'm not scripting them because I want to come across as the real Elizabeth Young, right? So eventually, as I get used to doing them, I will flow better. I tend to flow better when I'm writing. But, I don't mind how I come across. If I come across sort of amateurish or whatever, I don't mind, because as we go on, we improve. And I speak from experience. So I'm just going to keep doing them off the top of my head. And as my good friend would say, pick sense out of nonsense. So I'm sure there must be something, even, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter about the presentation, it doesn't matter whether my words flow or not. At the end of the day, make of it what you will. But all I'm saying is, here and now, the black people, because there's some of you out there, you've seen me write this, you think that because I am not for you, that I am for white people. You need to get that out of your head. I'm not for anybody. I am 100% for Elizabeth Young, but not in a selfish kind of way. I live my life. You live your life. Do not come to me looking for me to share your pain. Your pain is your pain. Do not try to force it on other people, because you might come across somebody like me who doesn't give a damn. And if you keep pushing, eventually nobody's going to give a damn about you. Anyway, happy weekend. I may be back tomorrow if something interesting happens. If not, I'll be back on Monday. See ya.